Hello beautiful souls, welcome to my video. Today's topic is the time has come to heal ourselves. I've been seeing so much support flowing through on the Emotional Healers page with people not only expressing their insights, which is a wonderful thing, and I always invite as long for us to share in a loving and respectful manner. I think that's the best way, and to be able to really have someone and have others that we resonate with on real life topics. You know, to have a place where we can come together and feel that, hey, I'm not alone going through this. There are other people that are going through similar situations, but at the end of the day, there's so many suffering from emotional pain. This is something that we all share in some way, shape, or form. Whether, the biggest challenge one is when we lose someone, right? So we've all been there. Some of us might be currently going through it. So I'm so blessed and grateful to see everyone coming together and sharing what they resonate with. Positivity and support is so needed right now to assist us with understanding why it is that we feel the way we do, so that we can get to a point of accepting why we feel the way we do and accepting the symptoms that come to light with the wounds in our soul. So it's very important for us to heal on a soul level, as that's where the emotional blockages reside and then manifest into physical illness. And in turn, we get symptoms. And the symptoms can be many different things. And we're not going to get into that right now. But we really have to understand, because knowledge is power. So there's so much knowledge that has been kept hidden, unfortunately. And so it's up to us to seek the truth, which brings us the right knowledge in order for us to feel empowered. Because knowing the truth will keep us and lead us on the right path that brings us closer towards attracting what's best for our highest good. Make sense? So as humans, we tend to complicate things instead of simplifying, okay? So I find that whenever a situation comes up, whether it's in my own life or around me, I right away try to simplify and clear out all the clutter of thoughts in our mind that first, we right away run to, which is you always think of the negative first, or the worst case scenario, which is almost seems to be like a human natural reaction when something happens that catches us off guard, or something that's unexpected, right? So this is something that, is understandable. So when this happens, is so important, and one of my favorite sayings and one of my biggest lessons was learning how to flip the coin, learning how to make a situation that's unexpected or uncomfortable or that I don't understand at that time or that moment, when it comes up unexpectedly, you give yourself a moment of stillness and you go inside and you reflect. Self-reflection is so important. To self-reflect on the moment and really try to understand what it is that we're feeling and what's causing us to feel this way. And then keep an open mind and really try to understand, okay, what is this trying to teach me? What is it trying to show me, this feeling? So that I can understand it and allow it to pass through me, the feelings, the emotions, to flow through instead of getting blocked and suppressed. See, I've noticed that there's a pattern that's happening, and in order for people to avoid getting hurt, they feel that they have no choice but to completely shut down their feelings and basically numb and desensitize their emotions instead of facing them with the truth and the understanding of what they're feeling and acting upon it by making the change. See, when we resist change and we go into denial of what's happening, it doesn't lead us down a bright road. It actually takes us into a darker place. And I've also noticed that the collective is getting to the point where they cannot handle suffering anymore, and they're seeking answers, and they're seeking light, and they're seeking the truth. And this is an absolutely profound, beautiful thing, because that is the first major step towards healing. I'm seeing it, and it just brings me so much peace and joy and harmony in my heart. And it affirms everything that I know to understand in my journey, in my life experience, and in helping others and bringing an awareness and perspective and, shifts in reality that align with our best and highest good, which leads us towards becoming the best version of ourselves. We're perfectly imperfect. So it's up to us to take responsibility over ourselves, to make the necessary changes that are no longer serving our best and highest good. If we resist by denying, or if we resist by not willing to face and understand what's happening, it takes us down a path that we don't want to go. And then when we do choose to, we're not ready to face it, then we get to a point where it starts screaming at us. Our instincts and our intuition scream at us, and it can actually feel like, in terms of anxiety, that's our intuition just getting to the point of screaming at us and panic attacks that we're not listening. And we need to pay attention and start to listen. And when we resist listening to what our soul is trying to tell us what's the best thing for us to do to get us back on the right path, really, we need to reflect and really go within on a daily basis to ask ourselves, how are we feeling? Self-check every day. Self-check. As soon as you wake up and before you go to bed, make it a ritual. Make it a sacred ritual and an act of self-love, because you deserve it. You deserve it. It's so important to face these wounds that are most likely connected to our childhood, because most of our wounds stem from childhood, okay? So this is something to reflect on. And this is something that we all have in common, because again, we're perfectly imperfect. So our parents, they may have tried their best, but they lacked awareness in a lot of different aspects. And we're in the age of knowing. There's a lot more information available. So let's use the internet, for its best and highest good, so that we can learn as much as we can, and we can discern where we're getting our information from that we can resonate with, that feels like the truth. So important to face our wounds. Otherwise, it cycles into generations of passing on pain within our family structures. I made some notes here. So where it's never emotionally resolved, therefore it's passed on in different ways to our family and our extensions and so on. So it's so important to begin the healing. The time has come. I not only feel it collectively, I'm seeing it collectively, and it's a beautiful, beautiful time. And we should all be very excited and have faith and believe, because it's happening. Start to listen to yourself. Start to trust. Just make the choice. That's all it is. It's a simple choice to start to go within and to start listening. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I love each and every one of you, and I look forward to seeing you each and every day so that we can heal it together and feel it together on this beautiful journey called life. Thank you.